This is the hip 90-90 internal rotation stretch with switches. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set up in what we call the 90-90 position. So we wanna basically make it so that our hip and our knees here are at 90-degree angles, okay? And we're just kind of matching through that front leg again, hip and knee, 90-degree angles. From there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hand, so if I'm on my kind of right hip is the hip we're looking to stretch here, I'm gonna take my right hand, bring it behind my body. I'm just gonna lean back and try to sink into the stretch until I feel a stretch somewhere through the side of this hip, could be even down into the IT band here, into the quad. We wanna make sure that we are not feeling anything in our actual knee pulling, okay? If we feel that, I actually have a regression for this stretch that I'll show you in a minute, or if this position is literally just too tight to get into, I'm gonna show you how we can make this easier for people that have a lot of tightness. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sit in this position, okay? And what I like to do is count the breaths here, okay? So I like 8 to 10 breath cycles that are nice, full, as long as I can inhale through my nose, and then as long as I can exhale out my mouth. And just kind of sinking into that stretch further. So a breath cycle would look like this. And as I exhale, I really sit. And that stretch really becomes a little more aggressive through the side here. And that's okay, like I said, as long as we don't feel it in our knee, that's okay. So we're just sinking in. After we do the prescribed number of breath cycles or time, what we're gonna then get into once we have some motion and we can comfortably get in that stretch is we're gonna get into just switching. So we're gonna sit tall and we're gonna extend these arms out as we just switch to the other side, okay? So as I come back, same thing, you might notice going one way is more difficult, right? Just trying to sync the movement of my legs while staying tall. You'll see my torso just kind of naturally goes with it, all right? And we can switch from side to side here once we have that basic just stretch. Now, for the people, like I said, who are a little tight and that stretch is a little provocative, what we can do is we can sit. So if we're at a gym, I have sandbags here. We can use an Airex pad, ball up a yoga mat, whatever we can do. If you're at home, pillows, right, work just fine. Whatever we can do basically to get elevated. Okay, so we're gonna sit literally on those. And then as we get, that'll be a little bit too tall, but as we get into this stretch more, now what I can do is I can comfortably, it's a lot less aggressive here as I sit up. If you do need to sit even higher, what you can also do to kind of make it so this front leg can go down is also just prop a pillow under that one. So if this leg doesn't quite reach the ground, depending on how high you're propped up, you could just kind of find your comfort level of how tall to sit on to be able to get into this stretch and feel to the side of that hip while keeping this leg just kind of relaxed and out of the picture as we lean back, okay? So we're gonna take this stretch just slow. This is tight for most people. So first we get familiar with stretching and then the switches, which will prescribe which we're doing and when in your program. This is the 90-90 hip internal rotation stretch and switching.